upswing, so an increase. They think there's an increase in crime. Heavy viewers see upswing, light viewers don't. Okay, and down here, heavy viewers want punishment. Light viewers don't. Okay? How can you without, like I say, without going into those two details, because I'm trying to get you just into one sentence here, not a whole summary. How do you group those details? What are those two things? We're dealing with compare, contrast.
People who watch a lot of television have different outlooks on crime.
There you go. Have, very good. Different, that's the word I was looking for. These are differences. Okay, that's how we're going to group them. Have different outlooks on crime. That's it. But do you see, again, it's more important to know how you got that answer and to get the right answer. Okay. Light and heavy different TV viewers. So let's go back to have. We tried a couple of different verbs there. Believe would work too. Light and heavy TV viewers believe that crime is, how would you do that? How would you make that sentence? Believe different things about crime or something. Okay, but have works better. Light and heavy TV viewers have different outlooks on crime. Does that make sense to people, what we did? This is the topic. What's it telling me about crime and TV viewing? It's telling me that light and heavy TV viewers have different outlooks. Did anybody get anything wildly different that you, or even a little bit different that, and here's the thing about this. Sometimes in some of these, sometimes a student will say, but I wrote this, and let us hear what you wrote if it's very different. Because sometimes that might be okay too. It might be just a different way of saying. It doesn't have to be word for word. Okay? Everybody see how we got to that? Okay. Okay, what do you see repeated or referred to throughout here? Venom. Venom. Yeah, snake venom. Yeah, pretty it. Venom. Yeah, that's pretty straightforward. Okay, so we can say this is the top. What is it telling me about snake venom? So to go back to our this, most people know that snake venom can be deadly. I'm going to cover up the next sentence. So is this going to go ahead and tell us all the different ways it can be deadly? No, because right away we see, however, okay, few people are aware that snake venom can, on occasion, save lives. Okay, so your question, how do I keep marking this? Your question here should be, how can snake venom save lives and ease pain? So, do we see a list? Yeah, the list, yeah, this list is pretty obvious. Here's the also. So we have this, and you could do several things here. You could say the Russell's viper and this Malayan pit viper. Okay, and then is there a third example? was the Russell's viper and the Malayan pit viper, and what else? What's the third example? Does it give us the name of another snake? No, but there's another thing on our list here.
Blood, what about like blood clots?
That's the Malayan. Okay, so the Russell's viper is clotting. It's kind of interesting because the Russell's viper causes clotting. Everybody know what that means? What is clotting? Yes, stopping.
Like, yeah,
Yeah. when
getting
you get
stuck.
a scratch or something and the blood comes out for a while and then stops, it's because it clots, okay? But this one can, so our sub thing here is dissolves clots. So one of the snake venoms causes it to clot and the other one causes it to dissolve, okay? So that goes with this. We have this one. You notice I'm now making a secondary. We've been doing single lists. Now we're seeing a secondary note on our list. But what's the third thing? Blood clots, dissolving blood clots, and nobody? What's the third thing you see there? Let's do this. This is the Russell's viper. This is the Malayan pit viper. What's this? There are other snakes. We don't know which ones these are. It doesn't give us a name of the snake, but these do kill pain. Does that make sense? Yeah, see, and you have to look, you have to really ask yourself, okay, if this is the introduction, this is probably what's going to be could be called the topic sentence, okay? This tells us the Russell viper, this is the Malayan pit viper. Then, yeah, what is that last sentence? It has to be something. It has to be something. Okay, Mark and Rosario, you guys need to be paying attention to what we're doing, not talking to each other. If other students in the class were talking like you guys were, I would get after them. So you need to have your homework out. Mark, where is your homework? You need to have it out here and be making corrections as we look at it. Okay? Okay, so what is this telling us about snake venom? Again, back to our initial thing here. What is this a list of?
Different types of snake venom.
What? Somebody said something.
Different types of snake venom.
Okay, the types of venoms and how they can help, right? Yeah, that's what you gotta make yourself do, okay? So, how are we gonna put this together? Who or what is doing who or what? The thing doing the action here is the venoms, right? Okay, snake venom does what?
It
Michelle?
can,
I wrote snake venom can be harmful, but it can save lives and help pain and cancer.
Okay, snake venom can be, how about just that? What else did you say after helpful? Okay, here's what, again, you have a choice here. You could say snake venom can be helpful with clotting, dissolving clots, and killing pain. You could list all three. Or you could just, again, group the details. The idea of helpful takes into account all these things. Okay, does that make sense? For purposes of this, for what we're doing here, this is fine. Now, if you had to write a summary of this paragraph, then you could go a little bit farther. Snake venom can be helpful. One type can cause clotting, another type can dissolve clots, and other types can help kill pain. But for the main idea, this is enough. Does everyone see how we got to that? But look at what we had to do up here. So again, I want to see that you guys are doing this. See how that puts together. Okay, let's take a break until 11:10, and then we'll come back and look at some more of these. Okay, and do come up and look at this reading center thing.